my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet. You get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it. I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet. You get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it. I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
I got my head shaved by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy.
Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins.
You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
A weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. Chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He will stop shy of the 15.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Ready. Ready, G, right there. 21G, 21G. Out.
Tua off the play fake. start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down. Tagovailoa off the play fake. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, shot. Corner, 18. Shot.
From the 30 on second down. Vacates quickly left side. Looking middle, he's going to air it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, or to put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really from that interception.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Now give here to Jeanty. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Broncos are facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He gets it again, and he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early. But tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor. But you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
20, TX.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him at the 38.
For a Miami Dolphin.
21G, 21G.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18. Hey, 21TX.
First down, here's Tua. Finds his back, Achane. Now this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Go ahead. 19. What's that?
Second down carry for Achane. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate. That offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, some over their heads coming eventually.
This is complete to Waller. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Tagovailoa to throw on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. Across the 45 and still going. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Check 58.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Ready. Reload the shot. Alert.
They kick the running back in motion. Smith on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively. That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
All right. Double one, high. 21G, 21G. Hey, 21 TA. Let's go. Corner, long.
2nd and 10 now. And they're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Watch it, Oscar. TX.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Solo left shot, 44. Ready. Big team. Hey. Step. Out.
Here's Tua again. Rolling left, buying some time. Cut at the 10-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good. We're on Dolphins. 1st down.
Go ahead.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
We'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
21G. Hey, 21 TA. Out.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, we go to the line. Hey, it's a clip.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 29. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, hey. Finish the ball.
Here's Smith. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Someone's up. Line. Finish it on.
Shotgun give here to Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Rolling on 3rd, Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. You know this? Ours.
On 1st down, here's Smith. In by his back here, it's Jeanty. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX.
Tua now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey! Ready?
Tagovailoa on 1st down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Good. He's right. Turbo one, high. Out.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He puts everything behind this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
21G, 21G. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Right.
Throw on 3rd down. It's a big strike to Hill. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
13 next.
From the gun, Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for Raiders first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. He breaks the tackle. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
13 next. Here we go.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Raiders pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
And up to Genty. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Smith on 1st down. Buying some time left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Coming left is Genty. And that's good for a gain of 5. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Buys time, rolling right. They go to Genty on the dump off. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. A good effort, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Red line. 390%.
Man in motion, headed right. 4th down, Smith. He's got it to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
13 left. Finish. Hey, 3 on left. Another line. 2%.
Smith. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Straight ahead with Genty. A 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G. 21G.
Throwing again here on 2nd. Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Solo left Zion. Whoa. Watch it, Oscar. Hey.
1st down, here's Tua. Finds his back, A-Chain. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's Tua again. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Go. Ready. Step.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Corner, long. Solo left Zion. Solo left 21G. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
It's a turnover.
Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively, you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
G, 21G. Corner, long.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Solo left Zion. 44. Ready. Hey, 21 TA.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. And the touchdown is there, but it's dropped in the end zone from elation to heartbreak. A turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Genty on the give. He's headed right. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Give up the guts. It's Genty. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, trio left. Hey, it's a clip.
Now it's Genty. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. As Kenneth Bryant moving in to make that stop. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd
Hey, we go to the
down.
line. Tuesday.
Smith to the air now. He lets one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st down, Raiders.
Jack 58.
Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second down and 10. Tagovailoa. That's him on the quick hitter. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders take over after returning it inside the red zone.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. This is Gentry. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Gentry will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now Smith. He just got rid of it, Buck, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here.
13 next.
Looking to throw, Smith. He brings it in. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Leading the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start the drive with A-Chain. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. And no margin for error.
Tagovailoa from his end zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
44. Ready. Corner, long. Long. 21G. Hey, 21 TA. Let's go. Ready.
From his own end zone on third and long. Hits his tight end on the corner out. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Tua now from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Well, you want to pick on that last drive, partner. He has shown no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there may be more interceptions.
Solo left Zion. Solo left. Hey, hey. 20, TX.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Again, it's Tagovailoa. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
All right, come on. Ready, team.
Throwing again, here's Tua. Completed over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Get set. Ready, team. Watch it, Oscar. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Second and 10 now. This is complete to Waller. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Hey, 21 TX. 21G, 21G. Corner, long, step.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Forced out to his right. He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our third quarter. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Dolphins ball. Their season down potentially to its final quarter. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
You're right here. Ready, team. What's it? Out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ready, team. Wait.
Third and 2, now Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Achane. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Ready, team. Watson, Oscar. Double one, high, long. Solo left Zion.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down from the red zone. Flush down out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Solo left side. 18. Push it through. Hey. Let's go. Hey, 21 T8.
Here's Tua again. This one's caught. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
32 stinger.
Trying to pick it up here with A.J. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Out.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Get set. 18.
Running for it, it's A.J. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. Devon Achane with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They give left side to Genty. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He throws a bullet to this big gain downfield. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12.
Dolphins 16.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, go ahead. 18. Hey, 21 TA. 21G, 21G. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Dumps it off to Achane. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Offense up to the line fast.
11 more yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down, here's Tua. And they pick him up again. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Raiders take over once again after...
Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag.